Hello, welcome to this update for cyclone Zelia in Australia. So we have now this category 5 severe tropical cyclone just off of Western Australia, category 5 in the Australian scale. It's a high-end category 4 in the US scale. So during the last 24 hours it has strengthened a lot in those warm waters, and more than any model had shown. And so never underestimate these things because they can grow very quickly. And on our last video we talked about that it could make landfall between Port Helens and be the Yandanga, but now the track changed between Kaafa and Port Helens, so it will likely make landfall between Port Helens and Kaafa about Friday afternoon to Friday night, probably Friday night the 14th. So it's basically already Friday there in Australia, but you make landfall closer to Friday night or late evening. So please be careful there. Here are some more images. So as you can see on the first frame was the very big eye there, very powerful system. On the last few shots the eye wasn't so pronounced, but it's a very powerful cycle. So here, like, we do have this tropical cyclone warnings starting in Wallau Drowns, all the way to Kaafa, and especially this area between Port Helens and Kaafa. They do have category 5 now, very big, and all the way to landfall, and then weakening to category 3 inland. So let's just take a look here. Severe tropical cyclone Zelia to bring very destructive winds and very heavy rain to the Pilbara coast. So watch zone to Dampier, Jumardi, in there's Pana Wanika, Noadin, Tom Prince, and Para Burdo. Warning zone Wallow Drowns to Dampier, including Port Helen, Kaafa, and Dampier. Extended inland to Marble Bar and Mule Stream. So let's see. Better see the hazard. So gales damaging gusts up to 120 km/h are developing near the coast. Coastal fringe between the Grey and Whale Creek, including Port Helen. Gales may extend to other areas along the coast between Wallow Drowns and Dampier, including Carafa on Friday morning. The damaging wind gusts may extend further south towards Mardi. Later Friday system moves west, damaging gusts to 120 km/h. May also extend inland areas, possibly including Noladinho, Tom Prince, Para, Burdo. Early Saturday, they say destructive wind gusts up to 160 km/h likely to develop in coastal areas between the Grey Road prone, including Port Helen during Friday morning as it moves closer. And there's even a small possibility of destructive wind gusts Friday morning Dampier. Not small possibility, sorry. And yeah, destructive wind gusts also possible Friday between Roeborn and Dampier, including Calf and Dampier. This may extend to Mardi. Late Friday, the system takes more west towards track. So yeah, that is certain. Please be careful. What I was saying about small possibilities is like up to 320 km/h gusts are likely close to the center of the cyclone as it crosses the coast. So right as it makes landfall, there's a small possibility of like close to 300 km/h gusts, and that will be absolutely destructive. So please, if you are there, I hope you have evacuated already between Kaafa and Port Helen. But if you are in Port Helen or in Kaafa, please do what you can to stay safe. The worst will be right between those two cities, but if you are in those two cities, take a lot of precautions as well. So heavy, local intense rainfall made to flash flooding likely during Friday across central adjacent inland areas of Wallow Jones and Carafa, extending west to Marde and inland Nulajin to Tom Prince early on Saturday. Otherwise, isolated heavy rainfalls also possible along the coast, Bidayandanga and Dampier, including inland to Nulanji during Friday. Flood watch also current for the catchments in Pilbara, West Kimberley, Northern Gascoyne. So please stay safe. So horizon between Wallow Drowns and Dampier and Green Port Highland, Wickman Cafe especially warned of potential dangerous storm tide, also known as storm surge, and as the cyclone center crosses the coast. Tides are likely to rise significant above normal tide mark with damaging waves and dangerous flooding and coastal flooding in some low-lying areas close to the shoreline. So please stay safe. Ensure you know what you do in a cyclone. For the latest DFS community alerts, visit emergency Western Australia Australia. So these links on the description too. And now, as I'm saying this, it must be like Friday morning already there. So I don't think there's much more time to evacuate, but if you can, please do so. But there's a lot of rain on the coast already. It will be dangerous to leave now. So follow official instructions and prepare the most you can in this time while it doesn't make landfall. So please be careful. And now let's see if there's some other recommendations here. So let's just see this if they have anything here. So the warnings here for the tropical cyclone, flood warnings, more tropical cyclone warnings, and all the way inland there. So please stay safe, shelter indoors now. Poodle Creek in inland West Marble Bar, cyclone emergency warning, flood watch, cyclone advice, school closure. So please stay safe. More here. And when I put this link in the description, check there if you are in any evacuation orders or anything else important you should follow, especially because it's like a major system like on Zoom Earth here. They say like now it's like closer to 240 km per sustained winds, but it says as it gets a little bit closer to the coast, all the way to 260 km per winds. That's right, category 5. Even the US scale, it's right in the Australian scale, but that's like truly category 5. So industrial making landfall, not like south of Port Highland, but this is close here. There will be some very damaging conditions in Port Highland and some other areas, especially landfall at category 5. The storm surge in that will be tremendous. So please stay safe. Do everything you can to stay safe. And if you are in some areas like Port Highland or Carafa, stay safe. Those wingas, secure your home. Don't leave a bunch of objects outside like trampolines and cars. Try to leave everything in a secure place. And if you are like in those areas and you don't evacuate, don't go outside during this system. You'll be extremely dangerous outside, and stay secure in a home or shelter that doesn't fly away, in a very structured place, a very safe place. So please stay safe. And now let's just see some more models, what they show here for like the wind and everything. So these are wind gusts. The Europeans not so excited because it show like 168, so it's definitely stronger right now than what is showing on the model here. But it does show like 168 Friday afternoon, and into Friday night does show like Friday night 168 kilometer per gas in Port Helland. Some of theirs 172, and so this goes, and still later like 145 in some areas, marble bars some 79 to 80 kilometer per gas, 98. So this goes, and still slightly stronger gusts further south later, some 81, some 82 km per gust. So please stay safe. This goes, and yeah. So there's the GFS too, that is also not so accurate, because the GFS, like, it just shows 154 km per gusts, and according to this, it's supposed to get stronger than that to 160. So these models are not so accurate on the strength, but there's like the access to, let's see if it's better. So it shows like some 169 km per gas, 74 in Carafas, was plus to 96, 139 in Port Helland. So, and 139 is already like extremely severe. So please be careful at all costs. There's the icon, which I think is more accurate. Nope, because you likely you will make landfall between Port Helland and Carafa, and the icon has landfall north of Port Helland. So, but you never know too. So it also has like 179, 108 some very destructive gusts. But please stay safe. I don't know why they don't have the high resolution part of the access for Western Australia, because there's only South Australia and Victoria and Southwestern Australia, Queensland and stuff like this. But yeah, I don't know why. But please stay safe. And now we'll check the winds again in a second, because those models are quite weird. But let's see the rainfall now. So the European still, yeah, it's good. So Port Helland is there, showing landfall around right there to like 230 millimeters. And this is 5 days, but if I put just like one day or something, it still shows that, because most of this rainfall will fall with this system as it makes landfall. So this will be a lot of rain in a very short time. So please be careful. Some destructive flooding and flash flood and everything. So like 234 in 24 hours or even less, 283, 200 in Port Helland, South Helland. So please stay safe. In Carafa, it just shows 2 millimeters. I think there'll be more than that in Carafa, but be aware. There's the GFS, 190 in Port Helland, 168, 171, and there's like 239 further down the coast, 237, 220. So please stay safe. There's like 209, and in Carafas some 47. So the worst will be right in between here. And the icon is still weird because it shows this making it for further north. So I wouldn't trust much the icon right now, but you never know. These things can change, but since it's less than, it's just a few hours away from landfall, I, I don't think this will happen. You'll be further south, but the icon just that does have like 284 in marble bar, that will cause some tremendous flooding, like 248, 251, but the general forecast is further south. Because the European does have 121 in marble bar, 100, 116, and the remnants of the system do go further south into Western Australia, like 79 millimeters, some in the southern coast as well. Some others 23 millimeters, 59, 146, and not associated with the cyclone, but another area to mention is around Northern Territory and Western Australia with like 115, 123 from these storms, like it shows here in the Zelia now, some thunderstorms there, so be careful too, but of course the main focus is the cyclone here, so please stay safe. There's like, they might have like wind gusts here too, so this is like zoom out. This is the icon, of course, because it shows like north of Port Ellen, but there's the GFS. This is making somewhat more sense now because it has some stronger colors, like has 185 km per gust per hand, 186, but the GFS also kind of further north. Most models are like further south, but please stay safe. Those areas, do all you can to stay safe. There's some information by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center too, and from the weather service in Australia. So please stay safe, and yeah, there's more information here too. So this is a different model, the Canadian model. So it does show there where it might make landfalls. So that small curve, there's Port Ellen, and there's Scava. So wait, I'll just show you here. So this here is like Port Ellen, and Caafa is around here, so it shows landfall around right here in the middle, but not like exactly there. It does have somewhat closer to Port Ellen to like the GFS, so please stay safe and correct me if I'm wrong with these map shapes here. And those colors there, those yellows are above 100 millimeters, so it does have like 250, 230 millimeters in the south of Port Ellen and around Port Ellen. So like, so 200 to 250 in Port Ellen, and further south like 100 to 200 some inland areas. So similar to the other models too. So please stay safe. This is until Monday. And other spots to watch is some afternoon storms in New South Wales and Victoria, and some more storms in Queensland. Nothing crazy in Queensland, just some more storms, especially in the far north there. So just be aware, like Northern Territory, more spots too. Let's see if there's any other model here that has anything interesting. So this is a different model. It does show like those areas. This one has like the worst north of Port Ellen, like 250 in some spots, but most likely it will be further south the worst. But please, no matter where you are, just stay safe in all those areas. If you're anywhere from Kaafa to BT Yandanga, you should just stay on alert for any changes and stay safe. And if you are in Port Ellen, to between Port Ellen and Kaafa, immediately stay safe and do what you can. So I just realized now that this curve here is north of Port Ellen, so the Canadian actually had the worst around Port Ellen. So please stay safe. So this goes. There's the model still shows the ends of these with some heavy storms, some towns in Western Australia. So if you are in those areas, don't take these storms for granted because they can be strong too, with lightning and some flash flooding. It even shows on Sunday still some spots further south. So stay safe and please be careful. Here there's like Talia, that's very weak, the middle of the ocean. 16 just south of New Caledonia. It's kind of subtropical. And there's this weird investing in Vietnam that's not forming to anything. But yeah, we'll watch that too. There's the accumulation from the other models now because apparently I just showed you the European or the GFS and the GFS. So there's the access too. The access has 215 around per Helland in less than 24 hours, and this will cause some major flooding. Those areas like 214, 204, especially those areas further south. The access still has 332 in Marble Bar. That's too much, I think, because it has been making land for a curve in there, but another curve there, so it's doing a very weird thing. But just be on alert in Marble Bar as well, in case this turns out to be true. But personally, I don't think so because you may just head south from there. But please be mindful there too. And some other areas north of Port Helens also is like close to 200, more than 200. That river, more spots too. And it does have just has like some 8 millimeters in Carafa. And then 5 days does show more towns further south here, more rain and storms associated with the remnants of the system. So please stay safe. The icon still, I think I showed you the icon. It's more towards Marble Bar and the European Chuya. So stay safe, please. Now for some general model here consensus. There's like in Australia. So yeah, the GFS is quite accurate there. The strength shows like 9 to 25 is a pretty good category 5. 925, but the wind gusts on the GFS were quite low compared to the official forecasts from Australia there, but it does have a pretty good category 5. So please stay safe, this goes, and yeah. And later long range, still watching some moisture around Queensland, like the end of February. There's the European, so it does have like the European, like it's so wrong. It's like so wrong. 974, like that's still a category 2, so don't even try to look at the European. There's the icon 966. I also don't know what the icon is thinking. There's the Canadian 980. I also don't know what's happening to that model. So for now, the GFS seemed the most accurate, and the GFS having 243 near Port Helens is very concerning. But please stay safe, follow the official forecast, and stay safe. So I'll just search this again here. So yeah, so show like there's like The rainfall forecast here shows some parts of northern New South Wales had also had a lot of rainfall last 24 hours, and there's like here, so it does show those blues there near Port Helena. There's some areas to 100 to 150. This is still low. It'll be like close to 200. So Saturday shows further south there. So yeah, there's like total rainfall too. So from the 14th to the 17th they have. So let's see if it loads. But in this case, I would look at the models more. They had like 200 and something. Seems more accurate. But please stay safe. And just here again for the tropical cyclones. So if it loads here. So like there's the ocean wind warning too. If you are interested, there's the bulletin with all the information, and still favorable for intensification the environment. So yeah, in slow moving next 6 to 12 hours. So please be careful. So now yeah, back here like the map. So please stay safe. The official landfall is way south of Port Helena, like right between Port Helena and Garrafa, but no way south, but somewhat south. Some others have a little bit closer. So please watch there and stay safe. Follow official instructions, and especially be careful this wind and the storm surge and everything. I won't even show you the waves from the European because the European is so weak. So the GFS is more like 10-meter waves, 9 meter waves. This goes, but these models don't show much close to the coast. They show more like out to sea. But certainly, when this makes landfall, the waves might be close to 8 meters or 9 meters still if it remains a category 5. So please stay safe. And if you are there and watching this video right now, please uh, stay safe because it's night there now. So you might watch this when you wake up, and when you wake up, this will be like nearly very close to landfall and barely any time for action. So please stay safe and check the links in the description. Be careful, please. The heat still continues in Queensland, some other parts of Northern Territory. Friday, Saturday, especially Northern Territory and Queensland, so a little bit milder, chillier in Victoria. This goes still hot in some spots, Western Australia, but just like some 38, 37, some 39, Northern Territory. This goes, and nothing crazy coming as of now, but long range does show like some more extreme heat, like on the 20th, maybe later. But yeah, so stay safe. There's the rainfall here, the rest of Oceania, still showing until Tuesday the 18th, northern Fiji, close to 155 millimeters. In Asia, Matautu, more than 100. It's showing the worst between Fiji and Samoa, but a lot in some parts of Samoa too. Especially Papeete, French Polynesia to 147, 154. So please stay safe too. And more storms near New Caledonia, some 89 to 77 millimeters, northern Vanuatu, southern Solomon Islands especially, more moisture, so please stay safe these systems. And later until the 23rd, show like crazy amounts in Samoa, show like 400, and more like near Lata, northern Vanuatu, but it's like 9 days out, so there's still time to watch, but stay safe. And longer range in Australia, especially northern Queensland, shows a lot, so please stay safe this cycle, and everything else shows this front now, Thursday to Friday, Victoria, those storms, more through Queensland, New South Wales, Friday, Saturday, still in Queensland, as something Saturday, and yeah, somewhere to watch Northern Queensland later. So please, please be careful,